I know what you're thinking. How does a guy have a perfect family, a beautifully manicured lawn, and enough time to sit in the grass and do absolutely nothing? Let me introduce you to someone. Meet Yarbo, my all-season, all-in-one autonomous yard care powerhouse. It mows my grass, blows my weeds, clears my snow, and more, all with just one modular robot. Before Yarbo, we never had time for Grandpa's stories.
Where do I begin?
My yard is huge, but Yarbo can handle up to 6 acres all on its own. That leaves us enough time to hear all the classics again.
Should I start over?
No. Right from where you were, Grandpa.
With just a tap of the finger, Yarbo was off and away, mapping the yard and getting to work,
leaving me enough time to finally read that book I've been putting off.
We got a big yard, and it's got a lot of character. I'm talking hills, holes, bumps, and stones. But the heavy-duty grass track handles it all like a tank. Everything you need is on the app, including the adjustable mowing pattern. What do you think, Grandpa? Parallel or diamond?
Checkers!
Good choice! Yarbo's obstacle avoidance keeps me worry-free, with the ability to detect animals, humans, and anything that isn't grass. That means Grandpa can sunbathe in peace. He's really just napping, and thanks to Yarbo's ultra-quiet operation, that's no problem. Yarbo keeps my yard looking sharp, thanks to its powerful pair of cutting blades. It's got all the muscle of a traditional mower, but none of the hassle. Just ask my neighbor. Plus, Yarbo's back brace mount lets me multitask like never before, like the trimmer module, which handles all those hard-to-reach edges. Yarbo's Core's the perfect yard assistant. With the Follow Me feature, it's like having an extra set of hands. With tow mode, Yarbo can autonomously tow any traditional tow-behind yard equipment, a perfect replacement for your ride-on lawnmower. And for extra peace of mind, I can activate patrol mode. If Yarbo detects anything suspicious, it sends me alerts and even issues a warning.
Please leave the property.
It's me, the neighbor. My hat blew off.
Please leave the property.
Fine. I'll leave the property.
Please leave the property.
Property leafed!
Usually I'd be upset, but Yarbo's got it handled. With a quick swap to the leaf blower module, I don't have to fuss about my yard getting leafed, seasonal or otherwise. Yarbo optimizes its blowing pattern and clears the yard with hurricane force. The extended nozzle makes sure no leaf gets left behind. Whoops! When winter rolls around, we break out the snowblower module. And just like that, snow shoveling is a thing of the past. Yarbo powers through blizzards with tank treads and a heavy-duty snowplow, so you can always count on a clear driveway. Now that yard care is a thing of the past, I guess you could say I've got a whole lot of time on my hands. One machine, every season, every yard. Yarbo.
I said, leave the property, not leave the property.
Hi everyone, this is Jackson, and today we're incredibly excited to introduce a new feature of Yarbo Lawnmower, packed with cutting-edge technology to improve your lawn care experience. With Release 6, we've made significant upgrades to enhance performance, efficiency, and obstacle avoidance. Let's dive right in and take a look what's new. First up, let's talk about the new visual obstacle avoidance system. Every time your Yarbo lawnmower runs, it uses its 6 built-in cameras to visually remember the position of obstacle in its path. Not only does it identify where obstacles are located, but it also calculates their size. This information is then marked into the system as points cloud, which are displayed on your app as red points cloud. You can see this on the screen right now. This system significantly improves obstacle avoidance efficiency as Yarbo becomes increasingly more familiar with the layout of your yard. The more it runs in the work plan, the smoother it gets, ensuring better and faster avoidance of obstacles. So the Yarbo lawnmower gets smarter and more unique use it. Definitely a win of convenience and reliability. Alright, so with these features in the Release 6, I'm sure Yarbo Lawnmower is taking your lawn care to the next level. I'll see you guys next time.
one-man show here today. What's up, folks? Ryan here with Yarbo. Welcome to our Yarbo 90-minute challenge. We have the Yarbo actually out working right now. We're talking about the Yarbo 6 right now with the obstacle avoidance. So we have all of these cool cones set up today, and we just mapped out. It's so funny, like so we got a new unit out here, and I got here today and like nothing was mapped out. And the great thing about the Yarbo is that we had somebody out in Los Angeles map out this area here in Chicago, which is really, really cool to be able to do something like that, just because we have some new people and some things like that, and all about which phones are connected and whatnot. So we are recording here live today, but this will air tomorrow. So don't be confused if you see me up on Facebook or anything like that. We're going to be out here today. Just better weather, better things like that. And, you know, feel free to ask all your questions. We're going to have a ton of Yarbo people in the comments. They'll be able to answer it. Yarbo itself will be in here. Hopefully we have some AI-generated questions and comments too. And just honestly, we're looking forward to this. We're out here with the cones. We're doing the obstacle detection. And it's mowing season. Can you believe that? It felt like just yesterday I was out here freezing, snow plowing, snow blowing, doing all that fun stuff. Finally, we have green grass. We have some hills here, so we can show you how the Yarbo, I almost fell over, so we can show you how the Yarbo operates on hills, how it avoids obstacles with its 6-camera detection. So we're gonna have some fun. I'm gonna go behind the camera for a little bit. That way you don't have to look at this, you can look at the Yarbo. And I know everybody out there is excited about the trimmer. We're just a couple months away from that being shipped as well. And, you know, looking forward to it. Let's check this out. I'm gonna get behind the camera, we'll have some fun. I'm recording. Got some guys out there. I'm gonna pick up the camera here. We're gonna go out there and record a little bit. I got the gimbal on a tripod, but I'm thinking I could probably take it off. Thanks for the help, guys. Okay.
But it's already we check out it can be even if run into it, it will automatically dodge.
It's dodging the cones?
Yeah, you can see it's
good. I've been out mowing. I just hooked mine up in the yard, so this is pretty cool. We're going to take a look. I can film for a while, guys. I'll be okay for a while. So yeah, we're filming this. I'm recording this on Thursday. I think this will air on Friday. We'll make sure to get it out this way. You can see I want to get closer to the Yarbo. We're doing the Yarbo detection. We also have $300 off today with the code Yarbo Live. Y'all know Yarbo ships out of Los Angeles, Chicago, and New York 7 to 10 business days. Get it now while they're in the States too. Parts as well. You can shop on yarbo.com for accessories, parts. Look at it moving around this cone right here. Did you see it stop? Look at that. Obstacle detection right around the cone. Let's keep filming here. Let's check this out. Look how beautiful it is out here today. It's 75. Look how green that grass is. I apologize for not being able to go live. I'm going to see a show tomorrow, a comedy show tomorrow night. And then this weekend, I think I'm going to be out on my Yarbo. Maybe I can do a live from TikTok or something like that. I got it all mapped out. Boom. See that? Just little like that. Felt it a little bit, then bam, right around it. The obstacle detection on the Yarbo just gets better and better every single day with every single upgrade. Obviously, these cones are mounted in, so kind of cool. Yep. Okay.
Did you log in your app to the machine or not?
No, I'm not controlling. It's all autonomous.
Just once you like connect it, I will keep it connected.
Okay, yeah.
Connected and everything.
Yeah. because I'm using this camera to record, and then I'm using this one for all the notes Jackson gave me, so I'm reading off some of the stuff, so I gotta, okay, yeah. So yeah, sorry, people were talking to me. I don't know if they know what it means when the camera's rolling, but that's all right. We got everything. Look how beautifully green this is out here, 75 degrees today. Once again, welcome to Yarbo's Real 90-Minute Challenge. We have all these cones set up to show you Yarbo working around obstacles today. We swapped the Yarbo core out for the mowing module. Obviously, the snowplow module is going to be done, I hope, now. I think so. Snow blower, snow plow, snow tracks are going to be gone for a while. I'm looking forward to it. I mapped out my backyard the other day. I shot a video of it. I made a couple rookie mistakes. I didn't realize I had the... So when you got the Yarbo going, you can set it up to be a couple inches from the boundary. You can set it right up on the boundary. I had it a couple inches from the boundary. Now changed that so it goes right up against the fences in my yard. So I'm gonna mow, I think, again on Saturday. I'd like to do a Yarbo live on TikTok. I don't know if we can though. So right now we're doing the Release 6 test. It's the Yarbo 6 right now with advanced obstacle detection. I legit just had a caterpillar just splatter all over me. It's good to be back. I haven't been live in like close to 2 weeks. The world's been in a little bit of chaos, so I think we've been taking a little break. I did shoot some videos. I was able to aerate out my yard with the Yarbo the other day, towed behind with the tow hitch. And I was able to get my first mow in with my Yarbo as well in the backyard of my house, which is the big portion. You saw it, just avoid that cone right there. See how it curved right around that cone? It's your object detection right there. There we go, now approaching a couple more cones. Let's see what goes on here, folks. Hit the brakes. What they say in Top Gun, hit the brakes, they'll fly right by. There we go. We just avoided this cone here. There we go. Backing up now. So yeah, honestly, that cone could be anything. It could be a kid's toy. It could be a gargoyle. Could be anything out there, a chair, whatever not you wanted to avoid approaching another cone. Let's see it, hit the brakes. We'll see what happens. Now it's using its cameras right now. Let's see this cone right here. Came close. Look at this. Look at that. That's amazing. This has got the 2 binocular cameras in the front, the binocular cameras on the side, as well as the binocular cameras on the back. Learning as it goes. This is all autonomous too. When you see that orange light blinking on top, that means it's in control. It's autonomous. It's in a mapped out area. There, the rear camera, just saw it there. Did you see that? The rear binocular cameras, when it backed up, detected it. Obviously, when you're mapping out, it's important to have the module that you're mapping out with on the unit. There we go, coming around that cone right there. Look at that. I mean, legit. That was like a centimeter. That's awesome. All right, we're coming right next to that cone. Oh. Around another cone. Let's see what happens here. We're kind of moving inside. We have a bunch of different cones set up. But honestly, it's been no problem so far. We do have a coupon code for $300 off with the coupon code Yarbo Live today. Also, I did see on Amazon as of this morning, a little bit ago, there were 10 core units left, 10 mower units left, and I want to say 7 or 8 actual lawnmower modules left. So if you are looking to buy a Yarbo, that'd be a great place to look. I would not be shocked if they're sold out by the weekend. So yeah, there were only 10 units left on Amazon right now. So 10 Yarbos left on Amazon right now. You can always find Yarbo at yarbo.com as well. You can check us out there. Check out the accessory page. Feel free to ask questions, even though I am recording a day earlier. Feel free to ask questions, folks. Somebody in the comments will usually answer. My buddy Ken Leonard's pretty good on that. I've been following some of his stuff in the Yarbo communities. Some of the maps you guys have been throwing out have been amazing. I did my map in my backyard. It's funny, right before there's a landscaping service that actually came through. You can see the grass clippings on the ground. Those are not from the Yarbo micro mulches. But this building has, the guy said it takes him 3 days. The lawn service, it takes 3 days. See it move right around. Look at this. Look at the tracks right around the cone. Look at that. Now backing up, rear camera. Pretty cool. I'm gonna let you guys watch the Yarbo in action a little bit here. So yeah, we're talking about the Algorithm Release 6 update here with the Yarbo. Every time the Yarbo lawnmower is running, the 6 cameras on the car body will visually remember the location of obstacles and mark the size of the obstacles. So it's actually learning as it's going along. The app will display a red point cloud as shown in the figure. This makes the Yarbo lawnmower detours. I've been seeing a lot of those from people's maps lately, the new red clouds in the middle for the obstacle avoidance. So it will remember the obstacle. Obviously we'll have to do something here because these cones aren't going to stay out the whole time. But you see it moving around the cones. You can adjust the sensitivity as well to different terrains, different grasslands. The choice of the different terrain mainly reflected in the different actions of the machine. And the scene is the same. Here, moving around another cone. See that? We're just moving around the cones here. It remembered that cone from last time. Now let's see if it does the same thing here. Last time it actually backed up right here. I wonder if it'll, but now it's coming on the inside of the cone. Last time I believe, maybe that one's the one that went on the inside. Or it went, yeah. There's a lot of cones here. So what they did recently is they optimized the visual perception model by expanding the visual database. You know, so adding things like such as falling leaves, rotten soil, rotten grass, thousands of pictures into the data pool. Now Yarbo Lawnmower's obstacle wrapping is more mature. So not only is Yarbo, all the software and everything updating all the time, but it's also, your Yarbo's also learning as it comes along. Now we're going on the inside of that cone. Last time we came around the outside of that cone, so it remembered where the cone was. This is really cool. I've never had this much fun with the Yarbo yet. Maybe when we were snow plowing, I guess. That was pretty fun. So yeah, if you just tuned in, welcome to the live stream. We're doing well, it was supposed to be a 90-minute challenge, but we had to map out everything, so it might not go a whole 90 minutes here. Also, I'm using Cassie's phone, and I don't know how much is on this phone here. But good news is we got everything set up, everything going. You can see the Yarbo's visual obstacle avoidance system. So that's what we're checking out right now during this live stream. We do have a coupon code, Yarbo Live, $300 off. I was saying earlier, I did see like 10 units left on Amazon, so that's a place you can go get a couple units as well. I'm sure those will be gone by the end of the weekend. So that's 10 of the mower units, and then they also have some separate mower attachments as well. There's a couple, I want to say there's under 10 of those out there as well. And the more the Yarbo runs this work plan, if we were to leave these cones out, the smoother it gets while running it, which is amazing. It's working fully autonomous right now. Let's go check it out here. Get a little closer. So we're micro mulching too. We're not bagging anything, nothing left to clean up. You might see some grass clippings on the ground, but that's from a lawn service that came through here. And yes, you're asking, why do they have a lawn service if they have a Yarbo? Well, this is a corporate complex. This is not this is not a place for Yarbo doesn't have control over all of this stuff like that. So yeah, you're seeing the advanced visual perception right now. This is amazing. Working in and out, working around. We just mapped out this area. We wanted to show you hills too. This is all a hill. We're on top of a hill, goes down the hill, parking lot, another hill, down the hill. Pretty good slope too. Nice and green. So we're filming this the day before. So if you do have any questions, leave them in the comments. I'm sorry I'm not live today. Just didn't know about the weather, some scheduling things, so we figured we'd get out the day before. I miss you guys live though. So, you know, with these new features and the release of Yarbo 6, I mean, it's really taken lawn care to the next level. You can see that right now with the obstacle avoidance. This is a all pre-mapped out area. We set the boundaries up. We put the obstacles in. We didn't put no-go zones in or anything like that. These are all obstacles we just placed. Didn't tell the Yarbo where they were. And as you can see, it's working its way around all of them. Let me check. Yeah, I was on Amazon earlier looking at the Yarbos. They are on Amazon now. Yep, only 10 of the mowers left in stock. $10 cores, 10 lawn mowers, and 7 lawnmower modules. So, and if you are going to go through Yarbo.com as well, we have a coupon code. Just put in Yarbo Live, lock in that $300 off. There we go. I might have to set the camera and tripod down and see if the Yarbo will avoid it. Might set it down quick. I'm gonna go and grab my water that I left over there. Got the Yarbo on a tripod. We're good right here for a minute. All right, I'll be right back. That would have been a good time to answer your questions. I'm gonna actually set my water right on a cone here because I know the Yarbo won't run it over. Here we go. What's up, guys, gals? Here's your Yarbo right now. We got the Yarbo 6 going with the obstacle avoidance. We set up cones all around where the Yarbo did not know where they were. Now it knows where all of these cones are. There we go. We were calling this the Yarbo 90-minute challenge. It's also going up and down hills. I missed you guys on the live, man. It's been a couple weeks. I was busy. I was keeping busy, working, doing stuff. But we finally got weather. It's been raining here. That's why everything is so green. It has been like raining almost every day for the last couple weeks here. We had some nice weather here and there, and then it's just rain, rain, rain. Yeah, so with the 6 now, every time the Yarbo's running, the 6 cameras on the body are going to visually remember location of obstacles, mark the size of the obstacles, and then they'll be presented in the map in the form of a point cloud. I've seen some of those. This makes the Yarbo's detours more efficient. And honestly, it's just going to run a lot smoother. And these are all feedback and suggestions and stuff like that from people like you guys out there that are Yarbo users, that are in the Yarbo community. Once again, Yarbo's the only module yard tool. Just before we were out here, I had the core on when I like to put the core on when I was towing the other day. I put the core on. You don't really have to if you don't want to, but I just switched it up, put the core on. A little bit more maneuverable, I think. So I put the core on, and then I was out aerating. Got some good tips from you guys too when I was aerating. I put some rocks on top for some weight. I actually did it after it rained a little bit too, so the ground was a little softer. It worked a lot better. All in all, saved myself probably a couple $100 from having somebody come aerate my grass just by towing it with the Yarbo. You could pick up one of those aerators from like a big box store for like, it's over $100. A tow behind one. It's gorgeous out here today. 75 degrees, sunny. Blue skies, green grass. You can see how green that grass is. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna have to do this weekend. Because I got some yard stuff off outside, but I'll probably move most of it because I want my grass cut. I think we have it set at like just around 3 inches today. I cut mine at 3 inches the other day. I think it's about kind of where I like to keep it. I got some areas that are really, I tried to seed the other day, but I saw the sparrows were eating all my seed. I was like, nice. I'm ready to get the garden planted. That's coming up shortly. See how it avoided that cone right there? There we go. We're coming back around. My buddy Bill mapped this out from Los Angeles about an hour ago. So he had 2 phones going. He's out in LA, connected to the Yarbo. That guy's a whiz though. But honestly, when I mapped out my backyard the other day, it was quick. Like, it was fine. Like I said, I made the rookie mistake of not adjusting, because you can adjust the boundaries on it as well. Like, a couple inches away, 4 inches away. However far from where you want to go. That way, if you're working close to a road, when the Yarbo trimmer's out, you'll be able to hit all that stuff with the trimmer if you want to keep it away from, certain areas of your yard. So this is the Yarbo 90-minute challenge. We put cones out. All we did was map out a square. We got cones all over the place. Seeing what the Yarbo sees, what it doesn't see. It's learning as it's going, so it's learning where the cones are, how to maneuver. So even if we came back out here tomorrow, it would remember now where these cones are in that map. Yeah, and you can adjust like the sensitivity, depending on what kind of surface you're working on. Maybe you're doing like a bumpy, I don't know, it could be a bumpy hill or something like that. There we go, right next to me, look at that. Like, you can do a sensitive bypass, moderate bypass, or just gentle contact. I took out a plastic planter the other day. I don't know how, now the Yarbo would know not to go there, but it was right on the edge of a patio. Here you go, watch this. Bam, right by it. Look how close. I mean, you can see the Yarbo tracks right here. Now it's kind of looking with the back camera. Where are we? Where are we? Boom. Yeah, they adjusted the algorithm recently too, so now the Yarbo can perform like a perfect U-turn. So they just fine-tune the algorithm so that, you know, that way it's it improves efficiency, and it avoids wasting a lot of time repeatedly making U-turns in a small area. It's not going to repeatedly move back and forth anymore. Just joining us, welcome to the Yarbo 90-minute challenge here. I don't know if we're gonna make it 90 minutes today. Part of that 90 minutes was mapping things out and putting cones out and doing fun stuff like that, but we're gonna be out here for a while. Got a little bit behind setting everything up. What you're seeing though right now is the visual-based obstacle detection and mapping. So this is like new to Yarbo as far as like, these are, you used to have to set no-go zones for everything. Now the Yarbo is actually out here learning as it's not bumping, but seeing things with its 6 cameras. So it's been working around this cone. Let's see what it does here. Trying to see what the Yarbo is going to do out here with this. It's been working around this cone. It was just like right next to this cone. So let's look. Let's see. Oh, jammed on the brakes. Look at this. It didn't know that this cone was here at all. We didn't map this out at all. So this is all part of the new Yarbo 6. Let's see what she does. So she's seeing the obstacle, remembering the obstacle now, learning. It's crazy. Look at this. This is all autonomous. Nobody's controlling this. It's 100% the Yarbo doing this. And we're around the cone. So next time I'm interested to know if it'll go around the same way or if it'll come around the other side of the cone. I got a feeling I know what it's gonna do, but I'm actually hot out here. I'm in all black though too. This is I'm like all black. I do wear the hat to keep the sun out of my eyes. We're in all black here. I should have put some sandals and shorts on. It would have been fun. But yeah, welcome to the Yarbo 90-minute live challenge. We got the cones all set up. We're testing the Yarbo 6. If you want to know more, just visit yarbo.com. You can price out the units. Like I said earlier, there were about 10 mower units just like this left on Amazon as of today, as of Thursday. So tomorrow, Friday, I would not be shocked if they're gone by the end of the week, by the weekend. There's 10 mowers, 10 core, I believe, and 7 of the lawnmower modules. So if you're up in Canada and you haven't started mowing yet and you need to get on the lawnmower module, I would probably order that really, really soon here. Now this is not normally open either. There's a piece of rubber that goes on there. Keeps it waterproof, keeps the water out of the outside. So it's not normally open right here. It's not raining, there's no water, so when they just put the mower module on, they didn't cover it up, but it's fine. Gives you a chance to kind of see what's on the inside of the Yarbo as well. So this is back to that cone we were talking about a few minutes ago. Hits the brakes. Yeah, you can barely hear the Yarbo cutting as well. You can adjust it all the way down from 4 inches to 1.2 inches on the Yarbo. It just went around the other side of that cone. Remember a couple minutes ago, it just went on that side. Now it learned. Now it's going around the cone, cutting all the grass around the cone. It just took off that way. I think it'll back up. Man, I feel like I'm starting to get to know my Yarbo. This is a nice new shiny one too. So yeah, we're talking about the Yarbo 6 updates today with the obstacle avoidance with the 6 cameras. It's learning. Pretty impressive. We do have the coupon code Yarbo live today for $300 off. Ships 7 to 10 business days right now out of Los Angeles, Chicago, and New York. But pretty soon, I don't know with all the tariffs. So every time the Yarbo lawnmower is running the 6 cameras on the car body, visually remember the location of the obstacles right now, and they mark the size of the obstacles as well. So, and then in turn, I want you guys to see this. It turns into, I don't know if you can see that right now, but it's kind of hard. But yeah, it turns into like a little red cloud on the, I don't know if I can get that on there. There you go. Maybe you can see that. So it turns into like a little red, and then you can, after that, you can adjust the sensitivity. I'm gonna set this down so I can get a drink of water. And then you guys can get a bird's eye view of the Yarbo. Fully autonomous. You see the orange light blinking on top. So anything currently not stocked in the United States, I believe the shipping time will. Cool. We're showing you that it literally just grazed that and bumped a little bit, but let's see if it learns the next time around, you know? What I love about the Yarbo sometimes is it's honestly always a work in progress. They're always upgrading it, trying to make things better. Come back over here a little bit. Might have to. Always trying to make things better, improve. This is the Yarbo 6 update. We got the cones set up. Once again, the Yarbo did not know the cones. You can kind of see. It's a good thing about actual showing you how a product actually works, folks. We could edit this down all you want, but just jammed on the brakes for that one in the corner. But I think that's what like a lot of people on here like, is the fact that I know from the Yarbo users that I've talked to is that, yeah, there's been frustrations here and there as far as like this being the only like product of its choice, of its kind. I hope it's not like leaving. I hope it didn't do all the area. But the only product of its kind, which is pretty cool, in the fact that, okay, when you are leading the pack and you're cutting edge like Yarbo, like there's learning curves. But the speed of which the Yarbo learns amazes me. It's really the future, you know, the autonomous vehicles, especially with the RTK technology. You know, I was just saw like a Tesla with their automated cars, and like that's kind of getting back to the focus with Tesla as far as like that, the autonomous cars. And I mean, I do feel like with that RTK technology, like everything's going to be, you know, the vehicles and all going to be autonomous after a while. I saw with like the Tesla where they're like, you can use it as a taxi. Like it'll be, you could literally send it to go pick your kids up from school. So here we go. We're going around another cone here. I like this. Sorry if you hear my water bottle clicking. I could probably stand in the shade over here and not get sunburned. Look at me complaining about a sunburn in April. It's pretty bad. Comes the Yarbo. We're working on a hill right here too. You can see the hill. I wish it was cutting more, but literally I drove up to the office today and there was a dude on a tractor just whizzing, cutting everything. I was like, not today, man, any day but today. But he made a mess. The great thing about the Yarbo is it doesn't make a mess. So he left a bunch of old grass, and they don't mulch it. You can see it all over the yard. That's not from the Yarbo. The Yarbo micro mulches. Might be able to set down the camera for a second here. Show you the obstacles. So we've set up the obstacles here today, just so you can see the Yarbo maneuver around the obstacles. The camera's a little crooked. It's the actual gimbal here, but they'll set it up. So yeah, see it moving around that cone right there? It just moved around that. There's a second cone right there behind. So we set up 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. So math, 3 times 4 is 12. So yeah, we got 12 cones out here. So yeah, we're testing out the Yarbo 6th avoidance algorithm release today. So this is an update. The good thing about Yarbo is that you get the update on the obviously on the make sure you get the update on the like the machine itself, but you also get the updates like on the software. Always some cool new product releases. We did the trimmer. That was like over 2 weeks ago. Is that insane already? That was one of the coolest things I've ever done in my professional career, though. That was a lot of fun to talk trimmer. You can see the Yarbo working over there. I just got the camera down for a minute. Hope everyone's well. Like I said, I'm recording this the day before it's going to air, I think, just because of weather and schedule and fun stuff like that. So I apologize. I'm not able to answer your questions or communicate with you guys. I would love to. If you do have questions, though, put them in the comments. Somebody will respond. Somebody smarter than me. But no, it's cool. I'm actually using the Yarbo at home now. We're mowing. We're in mowing season right now. So that's pretty cool. We do have a $300 off coupon code today. That's Yarbo Live. So $300 off Yarbo Live. And let's go check out, see what the Yarbo's avoiding here. Sorry, I had to set the tripod down for a minute. Somebody's coming to talk to me, so I might, I don't know what they're gonna say. Hey, what's going on, man?
I just got an important phone call from a customer soon at 3:30, so she would like to swap the phone with
Oh, just tell her I'll shut down right before 3:30. She can have her phone back. Because if I cut, I mean, I guess we could do it, but just tell her I'll close it down and then we can do it. Yeah. I might have to switch off phones here for a minute, folks, because we might have to switch it down. I apologize, but I'm using someone's phone who has a phone call coming. This is I don't know what's going on. I might switch over and do some live on TikTok though. I'm not sure. We're doing the Yarbo Live. I wonder if I still have TikTok on the other phone. So yeah, we've been out here for 40 plus minutes. We're doing the challenge right now. Let me see. Yeah, I could always switch over to. We might have finished the course right now. I'm not quite sure. We might have finished the actual course of the Yarbo obstacle avoidance out here today, folks. That could be it. So yeah, if you want to answer any Q&A, just leave your comments in there. Leave everything in there. Questions, comments, concerns. This is the Yarbo 6. We set this up today for the Yarbo object detection. We're gonna go 90 minutes, but it started a little bit before so I think we probably ended up going about 60 minutes out here. We'll map out something else, so I want to show you guys this more in the coming weeks. I think we'll get up on the hill over there and we'll set up, maybe we can set up some more boundaries a little bit bigger. You guys can see it work. We'll set some of that stuff up. This was kind of a trial and error today. A lot of errors, but not by the Yarbo, mostly by humans today. So I'm just happy to be out here though. I miss you guys. You know I'm Ryan. Got some videos coming out that we shot too. I'm gonna try to, maybe I can do a live stream from my yard this weekend, or I can get up on TikTok and do some live streams and stuff like that. But yeah, we'll definitely get out there and do the stuff. So if somebody's trying to get a hold of something like that. I'm gonna end this at about 45 minutes today, folks. I apologize. I wish we could have gone longer, but the phone that I'm recording on is got to go back to somebody who needs it. Once again, if you guys want, if you guys are out there and you're looking for a Yarbo, there's about 10 left on Amazon at a really good price. You're gonna want to snatch one of those up. There's 7 lawnmower modules on there as well. So I think there were 10 core units, 10 lawnmower module with the core units, and then 7. Or you can just go to yarbo.com and you can, you know, get on that, yarbo.com. And like I said, the coupon code is Yarbo Live for $300 off. Check us out. Probably be out here. Looks like it's gonna be some nice weather here coming up. A little bit colder, but nice weather. So we're gonna come out here, do some lives, and then maybe this weekend I'll be able to get on and do one with you guys. Looks like it's gonna be pretty nice. I got a couple cookouts this weekend. But I think Saturday I'm gonna do some mowing, so maybe I can get on, do an hour, something like that on the thing. So yeah, we'll see. We're running at about 45 minutes. Like I said, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. Those are the best places to find us. Once again, this was I'd say 45-minute obstacle challenge. You saw the Yarbo learn while it was going. It made it around all of these cones, which is really cool. So yeah, we'll be back, and we'll talk to you guys shortly, man. Have a good one. Have a great weekend. Enjoy.